So a drama-filled Spanish Grand Prix happened this weekend, and there's a lot more than just 3 things to take away. But here at the Upshift channel, I'll take the main 3 things we can take away from this Grand Prix going into next week's Monaco Grand Prix. Let's get right into it. The Ferrari power unit, for the most part, has been pretty reliable, but this week showed that it wasn't perfect. Guan Yu Zhou's Alfa Romeo had major engine problems, which caused another DNF for Alfa Romeo. A pretty big deal, but an even bigger deal was Charles Leclerc's Ferrari losing power on lap 27. The race was dominated by Leclerc for 26 laps. There was no real cue that the engine was going to fail. This DNF caused him to not only lose the race win, but the championship lead in not only the driver's standings, but now Ferrari's lead in the Constructors' Championship. What seems to be causing these issues is heat of the location. So what does this really mean for Ferrari for the rest of the season? Mercedes introduced major upgrades for the Spanish Grand Prix. These upgrades were an immediate success, when Mercedes were extremely quick in all 3 practices. Qualifying would go smoothly as well, only being 0.5 off pole, a massive improvement from Miami where they were 1.2 seconds off. The race was a bit sketchy, with Hamilton having an early collision with Magnussen giving Hamilton a puncture and leaving the Dane at the back of the field. Hamilton was dropped down to P19, but fought back all the way to P4. An engine cooling issue meant that both cars had to back off, and Lewis would come home in P5. George Russell's race, on the other hand, was incredible and really consistent, battling in the lead for a few laps and coming home in P3. These Mercedes upgrades are dragging them closer and closer to the front of the grid, so let's see what they bring to Monaco. Red Bull finished this week's race in a 1-2 for their team, taking the Constructors' and Drivers' Championship leads. But that didn't come without some drama. On lap 49, Sergio Perez was told to let Max Verstappen through to the lead. Perez thought this just wasn't fair, and thought that he should have been let free to race Max. Max went on to win the race with Perez just behind him in P2. This clearly affected Perez after the race, saying, "I'm happy for the team, but we should talk later." Will this become an issue, or is this just a one-race incident? But what do you guys think of my picks? Leave a comment down below and make sure to subscribe to the Upshift YouTube channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye.